Good morning, everyone. I'm meteorologist David Boyd. I wanted to give you an update on Hurricane Erin. As of the 8 a.m. update, it's a Category 2 hurricane, winds 105, gusts 125 miles an hour. The center of the storm located about 200 miles to the east of Cape Hatteras, North Carolina. It's moving northeast at 17 miles an hour, so it's beginning to pull away from the United States. But earlier this morning, a few of the rain bands, a few of the rain showers were impacting the Outer Banks. They're still getting some wave action, though, and also some gusty winds. And I want to show you the time lapse here from Highway 12 along the Outer Banks, starting at 6:15 this morning. And notice how we've had a lot of the waves crashing in, and there's some sand here that's been covering Highway 12. Road crews have been out trying to work on it. And also, look at this near Cape Hatteras. This is a view over the past few minutes. You can see how much water is covering Highway 12. And this part of Highway 12 is closed in North Carolina along the Outer Banks. Forecast wind gusts for the rest of the morning. Gust of tropical storm force from Virginia Beach down through Nags Head and Cape Hatteras, and eventually up to Ocean City. And even some gusty winds for Atlantic City and even Nantucket, with the hurricane force winds staying off the coast. But another impact for much of the East Coast will be the rip currents. In fact, all these areas in red have a high risk of those dangerous and potentially life-threatening rip currents. So still advised to stay out of the water again today. And looking at the potential storm surge, highest here along the Outer Banks, where they could see just water level rise of 2 to 4 feet with the crashing waves on top of that, and also concerned about around high tide. There's the tropical storm warning in place from the Virginia Beach area southward through the Outer Banks. So the wider picture shows most of the rain now off the coast. It's moving north-northeast at 17 miles an hour, and it will stay a Category 2 hurricane later today, and by the weekend, it'll start to weaken as it moves up into the colder waters of the North Atlantic. And we'll say good riddance to that. And looking back at the history, it was a Category 5 over the weekend. Then it's slowly weakened over Tuesday, and it's been holding fairly steady at a Category 2 strength. And then quickly looking at the Tri-Cities forecast, we're going to be seeing highs in the mid-80s the next 3 days. And look at this cooling trend, mid to upper 70s for highs much of next week, well below the normal high of 86, and a big cool down for the lows as we turn less humid. Lows could be in the upper 40s to low 50s Wednesday morning and into next Thursday morning, close to the record low of 48 next Thursday morning, and well below the normal low of 63 degrees. Of course, you can always get the latest forecast with us on News 5 WCYB on TV. Be sure to check out our website, WCYB.com. Also, the StormTrack 5 app has the updated forecast for the Tri-Cities, but you can actually use it anywhere in the world as well, as it has an international database, and then we update the forecast here locally for the Tri-Cities. The news app is a great way to watch any live coverage, and of course, here on our Facebook and YouTube pages. Thanks for joining us this morning. Have a great day.